I have a quick story to share with you that I think illustrates a concept that we all need a good reminder of from time to time. And this is the story of the samurai that goes out to avenge the death of his overlord. So you may be familiar with the samurai in Japan. They're warrior class, and they, sort of in a feudal-like system, they serve an overlord. And every good samurai knows that it's their duty to avenge any wrongs done to their overlords, the person who they pledge allegiance to. So in this story, an overlord is murdered, and the samurai sets out to avenge his death. He scours the country looking for the person responsible for it, and finally corners this individual. And as part of his duty to avenge the death, as he's cornered this individual, he takes his sword out of his sheath, getting ready to murder this individual for what he did to the overlord. But the person who's cornered, the assassin, out of some kind of distress, ends up spitting in the face of the samurai. And what does the samurai do? He immediately puts his sword back in his sheath. Now, why does he do this? Because under the code of honor for a samurai, he was not sent there to kill this man out of his own personal anger. He was sent there as a duty to avenge the death of his overlord, to sort of like not take it personally, not have it be a personal act, but rather have it be a part of the duty that he had, the work that he had to do as a samurai. So how often does this maybe happen to you analogously in the workplace, where you are carrying out your duty, your tasks, your responsibilities, and you somehow become emotional about something, and by that I mean reactively emotional, because somebody kind of tweaked you. They triggered you. They tweaked you. And so instead of acting out of, what the work is all about, we take it personally, and then before you know it, we are unconsciously into our threat response. So I just want you to consider those times when reactivity at work shifts you from being focused on the work or the issue to taking things personally. Then, if you can just be aware of that, then you'll know when to put your emotional sword, so to speak, back in its sheath, and to avoid negatively impacting the work, and particularly your work relationships.